shed bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? America, my
Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you. Go on. Far across the distance and spaces between us, you have come to show you. Go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. Once more, you've opened the door, and you're here in my heart, and my heart will go on and on. Love can touch us one time and last for a lifetime, and never let go till you're gone. Love was when I loved you, one true time I hold to. In my life will always go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. Once more, you've opened the door, and you're here in my heart, and my heart will go on and Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. We'll stay forever this way. You are safe in my heart, and my heart will go on and on.
An ode to the piano. Your hammers strike with power. Your strings sway with grace. Your tall walls of sound tower. As your keys, my fingers trace. You touch me in ways that my skin can't feel. and you pronounce the words that my lips can't speak. You create art the test of time withstands, and you fill me with romantic zeal. You are the chamber from which emotions leak, the vehicle that he steers with humble hands.
Something subhuman, something not quite to the stage of humanity yet. Yes, something ape-like about him. Like one of those pictures I've seen in anthropological studies. Thousands and thousands of years have passed him right by. And there he is, Stanley Kowalski, survivor of the Stone Age, bearing the raw meat home from the kill in the jungle. And you here, waiting for him. Maybe he'll strike you, or maybe crack and kiss you. That is, if kisses have been discovered yet. Night falls and the other apes gather, there in the front of the cave, all grunting like him, and gnawing and hulking and swinging. His coconut, you call it, his pioneer ape. Something grabs, some creature snatch at something. The fight is on. God, maybe we are a long way from being made in God's image. But still, my sister, there has been some progress since then. Such things as art, and music, and poetry. Such kinds of new light have come into the world since then. In some kinds of people, some tenderer feelings have had some little beginning that we have got to make grow and cling to and hold as a flag. In this dark march towards whatever it is we're approaching, don't hang back with the brutes. pink, but not any pinker than a rose is.
Her skin may be delicate and soft, but not any softer than a dose's.
Her neck is no whiter than a swan.
She's only as dainty as a daisy.
She's only as graceful as a bird.
So why is a fella going crazy?
Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely.
Why has a fellow ever once preferred
A girl who's merely me. She's a frothing bubble with a frilly sort of air, and with very little trouble, I could pull out all her hair. Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely.
Why can't a fellow ever once prefer
A girl who's merely me. What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? Noah's wife, Mrs. Noah, a no-name person. My sons have names, Shem, Ham, Japheth. My grandsons have names, Gomer, Magog, Aram. But me, I don't have a name. I'm just Noah's wife. Well, that's why I'm here, to set the record straight. See, everybody's got me pegged as mean and a henpecker, something fierce. Especially hilarious was the time I refused to get on that ark. Well, let me tell you, that weren't a bit funny. There's a few things you don't know about all of that. Why did you think Noah wanted me so bad on that ark anyway? Love? No, that man never loved me. No siree. See, I was the one supposed to look after them animals. Clean up after them, nurse their litters, tend their sick, feed their mouths. Whew. There I go again, with pregnancy. I can't remember my life. What'd you think? Noah was going to be looking after them animals? Nah, he was too busy navigating. Standing around like he always had, giving us orders, telling us they came from God. And that means I'm supposed to look after him, too. Oh, no. My sons, they had their own wives, yep. Shem's wife, Ham's wife, and Japheth's wife. And I was supposed to look after that ark, too. Just you think about keeping that thing clean and healthy. 300 cubits by 50 cubits by 30 cubits. That's as long as a football field and 3 stories high. And only one window. Lord, what a stench. See, Noah figured me to be game warden, housekeeper, and cook. And we ain't talking about 1 week here. We talking about close to 2 months. And me in a constant state of pregnancy? No thanks. And that's just what I got. No thanks. No pay, no credit. If the flood destroyed all the world and its people, where do you think all of you came from? Me. And I ain't even been given a name. To read the Bible, you think he begat all of you himself. And you think he begat only sons. Well, it ain't so. And if that ain't enough, when it was all over, God made his covenant with the men. I knew he would. Of course, I suppose he included me if the women fall under the cattle, the fowl, and the beasts of the earth with you. Flattering, huh?
Yeah.
This is a song I wrote called Bedtime Stories. Hope you like it.
glass is half empty or half full. If your honesty isn't completely honest, then your words have no meaning and they're lies. You lied to me. How could you lie to me and break my heart into a million tiny, shattered pieces that scattered and fell all over the ground and made me grounded in self-doubt and made me doubt our relationship? Because in relation to these cliches that I'm spitting out, it takes two to tango. But you never took me dancing. You only cared enough to dance on the edge between love and hate and confuse me. But I'm not confused. I still love you, even amongst my hate, because there is a fine line between hate and love, but for me, they became blurred as one. And you no longer needed to balance on the edge because there was no edge, no balancing me. You fell and dragged me with you into the fiery pits of hell, a hell made terrible by the fact that we were no longer together because we were separated. Two separate entities. And I'm sorry for this one last cliche, but I don't think I can live with you. There is no with or without you. I can't live with you at all.
No.
Mama!
No.
Mama!
I said no, Bully, and that's the end of it.
It's a miracle you're not laying in Emory Hospital or decked out at the funeral home. Look at you. You didn't even break a glass.
It was the car's fault.
Mama, the car didn't just back over the driveway and land on the Pollard's garage all by itself. You had it in the wrong gear.
I did not.
You had it in reverse instead of drive. The police report shows that.
You should have let me keep my LaSalle.
Your LaSalle was 8 years old.
I don't care. It never would have behaved like this, and you know it.
Mama, cars don't behave. They'll behave upon. The fact is you, all by yourself, demolished that package.
Think what you want. I know the truth.
The truth is you shouldn't be allowed to drive anymore.
No.
Mama, we are just going to have to hire somebody to drive you.
No, we are not. This is my business.
Your insurance policy is written so that they're going to have to give you a brand new car.
Not another Packard, I hope.
Lord Almighty, don't you see what I'm saying?
Quit talking so ugly to your mother like that.
Mama, you are 72 years old, and you just cost the insurance company $2,700. You are a terrible risk. Nobody is going to issue a policy after this.
You're just saying that to be hateful.
Okay, yes. Yes, I am. I'm making it all up. Every insurance company in America is lined up in the driveway, waving their fountain pens and falling all over themselves to get you to sign on. Everybody wants Daisy Worthland, the only woman in the history of driving to demolish a 3-week-old Packard, a 2-car garage, and a freestanding tool shed in one fell swoop.
You talk so foolish sometimes, Billy.
And even if you could get a policy, it wouldn't be safe. I'd worry all the time. Look at how many of your friends have meant to drive them. Miss Ida Jacobs, Miss Ethel Hess, and Noni.
They're all rich.
Daddy left you plenty enough of this. I'll do the interviewing at the plant. Oscar on the freight elevator knows every chauffeur in Atlanta worth talking about. I'm sure in 2 weeks' time I can find you somebody perfect.
No!
You won't even have to do anything, Mama. I told you. I'll do all the interviewing, all the reverence shit.
No! Now stop running your mouth. I am 72 years old, as you so gallantly reminded me, and I am a widow. But unless they rewrote the Constitution and didn't tell me, I still have rights. And one of my rights is the right to invite who I want, not who you want, into my house. You do accept the fact that this is my house, and what I do not want, and absolutely will not have, is some chauffeur sitting in my kitchen, gobbling up my food, running up my phone bill. I hate all that in my house.
You have Idella.
Idella is different. She's been coming to me 3 times a week since you were in the 8th grade. We know how to stay out of each other's way. And even so, that Nixon ships to most of my wedding china, and I've seen her throw a silver fork in the garbage more than once.
You think Idella has a vendetta against your silverware?
Stop being sassy. You know what I mean. I was brought up to do for myself. On Forsyth Street, we couldn't afford that when we did for ourselves. Still the best way if you ask me.
Damn, you sound like Governor Tamar.
But Bully, what a thing to say. Aren't you ashamed? I am not prejudiced.
I've got to go home. Florine will be having a fit.
Y'all must have plans tonight.
Going to the Ainsley's for a dinner party.
I see.
You see what?
The Ainsleys. I'm sure Florine bought another new dress. This is her idea of heaven on earth, isn't it?
What?
Socializing with Episcopalians.
You're a doodle, Mama. I guess I know you can run anywhere you need to go for the time being.
I'll be fine.
I'll stop by tomorrow evening.
And how do you know I'll be here? I'm certainly not depending on you for company.
Fine, I'll call first. And I still intend to interview chauffeurs.
No!
Mama!
Some forever.